too when I went to visit my mom about the shortage of blood donations and everything.
I'll go to
and everything.
Do you know what it is, though? I get so, I guess, lazy because I always wait for the bus to be here at the mall because it does show up here.
Yeah,
so I always wait for it to come here. Do we know when it's going to be here next? Maybe I will do that. Do we have that?
Yeah, we should have that. I'll have to get with the office because they usually send us a press release when Life South is going to be here from the Paddock Mall office. But we don't have one of those yet.
Well, anyway, the important message, I guess you understand what it is. I have something fun I want to share with you, though. It's not the subject I was going to use if Galen had called in. I was going to talk about shooting iguanas. But... But I have something else that's kind of, really useful information, but fun. But before we shift over to that, let me just thank Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring. I mean, honestly, you know, if you could imagine yourself owning a radio station and try to imagine how you would get through everyday electric bills, just the electric bill, to get the signal out there. I mean, it costs money.
Sure it does.
I mean, so that's why we have to have sponsors to do certain things. And the fact that we have Palm Garden and Penn Flooring both stepping up to the plate to sponsor Galen's daily reminder that there is a need for blood donors, you got to thank them both. And just as in all of the advertisers' cases, Joe and Dan have made sure that they all kind of pass the litmus test, so to speak, make sure that we agree that they are providing a good service. I don't know why we don't have Cafe Risque on yet. I figure that's a good service, but
I know.
Sorry.
I mean, why not? They serve food, and after you donate,
I don't want that food.
Oh
no.
And they have a floor show, so I mean, why not?
They have a floor show. Anyway, I'm being silly. Palm Garden of Ocala, thank you so much for what you do, and also for sponsoring the segment. I've been to Palm Garden many times. Those guys are like friends to me. Take a tour yourself. See why we love them. The place is immaculate. You don't walk into a facility like Palm Garden and smell a facility, if that makes sense.
That's right.
So it's just a beautiful place. It's almost like a hotel, but, with medical experts.
Exactly.
Go over there. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Penn Flooring is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. They are the folks we turned to when we were building this new studio here. And Dan and Joe picked them to put the flooring in here. They did a good job, and it looks as good as it did the first day. So take our word for it. They're at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. Penn Flooring. Because they keep trying to pay in all ones, Dan said. Okay, trying to read my thing. All right.
I just went to lifesouth.org, and it's really easy. Just click on Find a Blood Drive, and they'll give you all the dates, all the times, all the addresses. So we're all set. Nothing at the mall right yet, but everything else around Marion County is set.
All right. So one of the things that kind of happens a lot on this show is when we talk about Silver Spring State Park. And we have people calling up and say, what happened to that place? It used to be so active. There's nothing ever going on there anymore. Well, wait a minute. There is plenty going on, and I want to prove it. I want to illustrate it to you, and if you want to go to some of these things. Now, it's not Willie Nelson playing on the Mansion stage,
Yeah.
It's not Glenn Campbell, God rest his soul, he's gone, but he did play that stage, and that was fun those days when we had those main act, performing up there, right?
Exactly.
It was nice. It was kind of fun. I saw the Beach Boys over there, and
oh yeah.
I don't remember who else we saw over there. Even you and I had a chance to one time be the MCs of an event over there.
Yeah,
on
that
that
was
stage.
pretty amazing for the back to school bash.
That was kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
And they still have the stage, so I guess it's still available if you want to rent it out for something. But you have to realize what they've got. And so let's turn our head to what they have. Are you ready?
Okay. But you can rent out the stage. I know a lady that had a wedding shower for her daughter, and they set up tables and chairs, and it was beautiful on that stage. So you can rent it out to for a private event.
All right. So today's the 26th?
Yes, it is.
So today, listen to this. You can go today and every fourth Friday of every month for an evening from 4 to 6, an evening of music and entertainment.
Nice.
That's today.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go there. I don't know who the performers are. Maybe if I click on this, it'll tell me who they are. It does not tell me who they are.
And that's on the glass bottom boat side?
It says, join us on the fourth Friday of every month, that's today, for an evening full of music and entertainment featuring a live drum circle.
Nice.
Well, that's up your alley.
That's pretty nice.
You love live drum circles.
I do.
From 4 p.m. till sundown, come and enjoy this musical experience. We ask that you please bring your own drum. Hey, Joe! Look at this.
Joe's got a set of drums.
Oh, wow. They do have drums, but they only have a few of them, so you have to bring your own.
We have a djembe and bongos. So
also, to increase your comfort, we recommend that you bring a blanket or a chair. Mm-hmm. In addition to drumming and percussion, singing and dancing are encouraged.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
How about that?
You want to go to a drum circle?
Sure. That'll be fun tonight.
Sure.
Right. We got a djembe and we got bongos.
There you go. All right. All right. And now tomorrow, all right, Silver Springs, the Cracker Village Tour. Have you ever wanted to tour a Cracker Village?
No, this is great. This is on the museum side.
I toured a turkey farm where there were no turkeys. And I have been to this Cracker Village and found no crackers. I'm not so sure why they name things the way they do. But this one is a tour, a Cracker Village, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Come in and discover what life was like at the turn of the century in the piney woods.
There you go.
The piney woods, Robin. So
there you go.
Bring your own crackers, apparently, because they don't have any there.
It's wonderful to see all those houses and to hear the history. It's absolutely wonderful to tour the Cracker Village.
On Saturday, August 3rd, in the morning, 8:30 to 9:30, it's 1 hour long, yoga with Haley Miller.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Wasn't she like an actress in one of the Disney movies?
No, that was Haley. It wasn't Haley Miller.
Oh,
Haley Mills, Mills.
Oh.
Haley Mills, yeah.
Well, Mills is the current verb.
Yeah.
Miller is the past tense of the verb.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Maybe she just got old.
There you go. Yeah.
Anyway, so seriously, you can play yoga or do yoga.
Play yoga.
Whatever you do. Whatever you do with yoga.
Experience yoga.
That's never been something I was interested in. All right. Let's see. On August 4th, which is the Sunday, a week from Sunday already? Is that right?
Yeah.
The Florida Safari on the first Sunday of every month. Join park staff for a tram tour of the longleaf pine forest.
Oh, how cool is that?
There you go. That's from 10 a.m. to 11. Right after you get done playing yoga, you can go over and have a Florida safari.
That's right.
Oh, that's the next day, though.
Yeah.
One day. See what I mean?
Well, you can camp over there, so you might as well pitch your tent and camp and get up early and take care of everything.
On August 10th, from 9 till 11:30, the Ocala Plein Air Painters invite you to come and paint with them outdoors. Bring your easel, bring your paint, and have fun.
There you go.
Some pieces may be available for purchase in the art gallery and the gift shop.
Wow. How nice is that? That's amazing.
I was watching this guy, Robin.
Yeah.
I got to share these videos with you.
Okay.
There's a guy on YouTube, and he paints outdoors all the time. And he has the tiniest little easel. I mean, his artwork might be 8 by 10, if that.
Oh, okay. So he's got a tiny easel.
Little tiny. And he does watercolor.
canvas.
He does gouache. What do you call it? Gouache?
I don't know what that is. What's gouache?
It's like what do you call
Is
it?
it a watercolor with ink?
It's like an opaque watercolor, which I don't understand the difference between that and
okay.
and acrylic. But anyway, so that's that.
Okay. Yeah, no watercolor and acrylic.
So anyway, that's happening August 10th. Also on August 10th, another Cracker Village tour.
That is so cool.
Again, you can bring your saltines or your graham crackers. They don't really say which kind of crackers to bring, but you have to bring your own crackers.
Well, they probably welcome all crackers.
They probably do.
Yeah, they probably welcome all crackers.
I would think so, yeah.
They don't discriminate against crackers over there.
That is so funny. Oh, my God. Good morning. You're on the air with Robin.
Good morning, Robin.
Hey.
It's Huey again.
Hey, Hugh, are you on a speakerphone?
Yes.
Can you pick up your real phone, please? I got a message.
How's that, better?
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
Say, speaking of the state park there, I live right basically down the block, and I go by it sometimes several times a day, at least at least once every day a week. But anyways, I wanted to say that when I look into the parking lot in the last several months, it really has. There are now lots of cars parked there all the time, and a lot of cars have those kayaks on them. They must enjoy kayaking on that river there. And there seems to be a lot of more activity in the park than there was maybe just a few months back. But and they did a very nice job of tearing down the water park and grassing it over, and that it really looks very attractive when you drive by it. It was a terrible eyesore before, but they did a very nice job in doing that. But I'm very happy to see that the park is becoming alive, and you're talking about all these different entertainments that are starting up and this, that, and whatnot. I think we're going to have a nice situation starting up over there. That's
I agree.
Great for the area.
Absolutely, I think you're 100% right, and positive is you're never going to go wrong by being positive. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. Yeah.
So I plan on going over there this weekend for that program, and I know I always enjoy going over there. And it's you always learn something that you think you know it all about that place, and there's always something new and different that comes up, and it's just it's such a nice thing to have, and it's a great place to take company, because they always love going over there. Not just the glass bottom boats, but all the history of everything else.
Yeah. You can go tonight for a drum circle.
That sounds pretty good. I wonder if my wife would be interested in that. She likes to pound on the drum once in a while, which is my head.
All right, that's so funny.
Okay, you guys, thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Thank you, Hugh. See, I really have some really fun things you can do. Okay, there's a garden tour on August 11th.
Oh, nice.
The tour covers topics such as the history of the area, the wildlife in the area, the water conservation efforts that the people in our area have been trying to do, both public and private. I guess that would mean like elected officials as well as just the rest of us who celebrate Festivus.
Okay.
Let's see. Grant Peoples is going to be putting on a concert.
Oh.
Grant Peoples is a poet-songwriter. He has a catalog of many albums and poetry books. And he's got a show he's putting on over there on August 17th.
Oh, how nice.
From 2 to 4, a 2-hour show. How about that?
How nice.
Do we know Grant Peoples?
I don't, but boy, maybe we should go over there and meet him.
Yeah, there you go. I click on the thing and it doesn't show you a picture of him. But anyway, so yeah, so somebody tell him to come on the show if we have a spot. They should get in touch with us so we can help them promote what they do.
Exactly.
I don't understand that.
Exactly.
Right.
I know.
Picking in the Park is an event on August 18th. Like tonight is the drum circle. August 18th is, if you have any instrument, really. Musicians perform acoustic music in scenic areas near the springs. Robin and I used to do this. It even says accordion right here.
Is it?
Somebody put accordion on it. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, we used to go there all the time. We used to go there all the time and do that, but gosh, we haven't done that in forever.
I know. We should crank it up again.
Doing it Sunday, August 18th again. Okay. Let's see. And what else can I tell you that I haven't told you already? Some of these things repeat on a monthly basis, like the yoga or the drum thing, the plain painters thing. Let me see if I can find something that's different on here. And don't forget, there's the whole part of the park that used to be called the Silver River State Park.
Where the Cracker Village is.
Those crackers are in the...
I know.
All right, so it's the craziest thing.
And the museum.
And where's the Cookie Village? I want to go to the Cookie Village.
Well,
I've always been more of a fan of cookies than crackers, actually. If you think about it, crackers go good with what? Soup? Cookies go good with milk.
Yeah.
It's a better thing. But anyway, so what was I saying?
About the Silver River side, and then I brought up this.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you go over there, don't forget there's a museum. Oh my gosh, what was I going to tell you about?
Yeah, and Connie Mann ships her boat out from there with the students.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, don't shortchange it just because it's not the theme park it used to be. Mm-hmm. Don't shortchange it. It's a really vibrant park. I'm on the side of the argument that says we should allow swimming there again.
Yes.
I know there are some very intelligent people who've studied it more than me who say swimming is not a good idea there, but I don't know. I look around, I see Rainbow River has swimming, Juniper Springs has swimming, the Leon Springs has swimming. So many of them are just like Silver Springs and they have swimming, so I don't quite understand the argument against it, but
I know.
I do a radio show. I don't study.
Smoke on the water.
Hey, good morning. You're on the air. Hey.
Smoke on the water. Jim
Smoke.
said.
Hi. Yeah.
Smoke on the water. Go ahead.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. I say there's some songs that shouldn't be played on the accordion, like "Smoke on the Water."
I disagree.
You would make it sound fabulous.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Jim, I'm going to learn it just for you.
Challenge.
You're going to have to come out. What do you play? You play clarinet? Oh gosh, he's been drinking again. All right.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you. No, you can play Smoke on the Water. You know what I saw the other day on Mulberry Street in Little Italy in New York?
Yeah.
I know I'm a dork, right? I was watching the live stream from Mulberry Street, and there was a guy playing accordion on Mulberry Street, and he was playing Hello
cool.
Dolly. He was playing Hello Dolly on his accordion.
Nice. That's coming up on Fandango, August 11th. The
What,
big
the movie?
Screen, the movie they're showing, yeah. But what's great about Silver Springs State Park on both sides, you don't have to wait for events. If you want to just try your hand at plein air painting, you don't have to go when the plein air painters go. You can go anytime. If you want to take a hike or something like that, you can go anytime. But it's wonderful that all of these events are scheduled, because sometimes it's much more fun doing things in a group setting, and it's absolutely wonderful. And they got that great boardwalk there on the side with the glass bottom boats, and both
I do wish you could swim
fabulous.
there. I wish you could. I wish.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could. Go ahead, jump in.
Yeah, they used to open it up for swimming for 2 weeks in the summer, back in the 1990s, and then they stopped, and there was no problem back then. For those 2 weeks, the wildlife was still there. So I don't know why they shouldn't be able to do that now, because there's plenty of room. And then they have, they put out the ropes like they did before, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful place.
So anyway, in the bigger picture, if you go to the website floridastateparks.org, you will not only see the events and the other amenities over at the Silver River State Park, but you'll also see the other state parks in our area. A few years ago, when Robin and I were helping raise money for the Literacy Council, we went to the many different state parks in the vicinity of where we are. We didn't go way south or way north.
We went up to Georgia, to the Okefenokee Swamp.
Yeah, that's right. But that was it was a mistake, I think. Yeah. But anyway, so we got to visit them, and it was truly my opportunity and Robin's opportunity to appreciate the state park system. We really do have a good state park system.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
The reason, just so in case some of you heard us talking about this before, but the reason we picked the state parks above all of the other parks, the city parks, the county parks, is because the state parks all allowed dogs.
Yes, they do.
And at that time, I had my dog, and my dog was alive, of course. I didn't bring her around dead, but
that's horrible.
But we brought my dog, and she loved it. Oh my gosh! And I still have some really cool photographs of her
and video
of her just kind of laying there, just enjoying the sun, and just enjoying. I was watching this video this morning, as a matter of fact. This guy who paints plein air painting. Speaking of the guys, and he's the guy who uses the gouache. I got to show you these videos.
Yeah, I want to see this more.
Anyway, he has a dog named Smooth.
Ooh.
It's like a German Shepherd named Smooth. Yeah, I know. I know. So
it's a Rob Thomas song.
And Smooth is digging, just digging in the sand. And I thought, oh my gosh, I miss having a dog.
Oh my gosh.
I had 6 people send me. No.
Okay.
I can't. I just can't.
Well, you work here, but we'd have to bring your dog here during the day.
You'd have
to be, if you had a dog, you'd have to be here.
You think that's okay?
Sure.
So anyway, so one of the other parks in the area is Anastasia State Park over in St. Augustine. So just real quickly, I wanted to tell you a little bit about that one. There's a lot of state parks have unexplored areas. This I didn't know. Anastasia is named what?
We found out one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But apparently, if you find an unexplored area, there's a possibility you can find like Indian arrowheads and things like that.
Oh, how cool is that?
I don't know if you're allowed to keep them. It doesn't say, but I was told you're not allowed to keep them.
Yeah.
But I kind of put up a fight when they told me I had to give up mine.
Yeah, and you did. You kept
I was
it.
amazed how quickly they said, okay. I mean, you think about this now. I mean, all your life, you're pretty much told you can't do something, and that's the end of it, right?
Yeah.
But when I found that spearhead, right? And
Yeah.
I was told by the people over at the college that you are not allowed to keep that. The state has to keep that. And they had it in their possession when they told me. So I didn't even have it anymore.
No.
I said, no, you're not keeping that. I'm giving that to my father. You got to give it back.
Exactly.
They went and got it and gave it to me. I wonder if
Well, you got real big then.
I think I got big.
Yeah, you did. You got real big then.
I didn't mean to
They
do
knew
that. I'm
you-
so sorry.
Well, that's okay.
Did you think I
Sometimes
scared
have
them?
To get big. Well, they knew.
But anyway,
deep
they gave
down
it
you're
back
right.
to me. It's kind of like we were out in the Grand Canyon. This is a true story. I was with my son and my brother Bob, and we were at the Grand Canyon, and I saw a poster, and I wanted to buy the poster for Robin. That's a souvenir. Robin was back here in Florida. So I get this poster. It's rolled up in a tube, and I'm carrying it around. And we stop at this bench, because I like benches. And then we got up and walked away, and I forgot the poster, and it was sitting there. So I said to my brother and Alex, my son, I said, hey, I think I left the poster on that bench. We walked back, and it was gone. And then we saw these people up ahead of us. So we ran up to them, and they were at the cliff. And I said to the guy, hey, that's my poster. And he handed it over to me. And I said to my brother, boy, that was easy. He said he probably thought you were going to push him off the cliff. We'll be right back.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A Senate Intelligence Committee report finds the Russian government targeted election systems in all 50 states during the 2016 election, finding, though, that no votes were changed. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo